Yes, sir. What is going on, YouTube? It's your boy Denali, aka Don Squally. We are back today. Obviously, more parts coming for the Sentra that are probably going to cure, in what my opinion is the two biggest flaws with this car at this point in time. Now, this thing is a base model 1.8 liter, and this thing needs tires and lowering springs like ASAP. That's one of the big things that I hate about this car. And as you guys can see, obviously if you saw the title of today's video, I guess I don't really have to hide it from you. We ended up getting some wheels and tires and some lowering springs. Now, I was searching all over the internet. I ended up finding one guy locally, and luckily I found pretty much the only set of lowering springs for sale that were used online. Now, this thing here is a daily, picked it up for pretty cheap, and I gotta cure that wheel gap in those wheels. I tried putting hubcaps on the Steelies, but they're still absolutely disgusting, and this right here is gonna cure, like I said, two of the biggest flaws. Now, these right here are Tanabe lowering springs. I believe they are the maxed out 2.5 drop, if I'm not mistaken. They look pretty low on the ads that I saw online. And right here, obviously, if you guys are familiar with the Sentras, these are actually Sentra SER Spec V wheels right here, 17 inches. These are actually powder coated black right now. Thinking I might change the color once I get the full scheme that I want to do with this car finished, but let me know down in the comments. I got either a bronzy gold, not quite what I had on the Altima, leaving them black, white like I have on the G35, or spraying them back to the OEM color. You guys let me know what you think I should do down in the comment section. Now, I do have a couple more plans that I'm not going to share at this point in time. It's winter time right now. The G is in hibernation, so I'm just kind of getting all the parts together, and I'm hoping to kind of put this together at once and just kind of show you guys the transformation. But what I want to do for today's video is test fit the Sentra wheels. Now, obviously I've seen lots of pictures of what they look like, but I just want to see how much better a set of wheels can make a car look, because these right here are 15 inches, dirty and salty. You can't really tell the car is dirty, but that's why I like silver, because it doesn't really show, with some matte black, I think Plasti Dip, just chintzy hubcaps. I want to throw these wheels on. I'm pretty excited to see just the transformation. Now, these tires that I have on here are going to need to be replaced before I actually take them out on the road, and like I said, it's still winter, so I still do have to rock these crappy 15s for at least another couple months before I get the opportunity to throw these on. And as far as the lowering springs, I'll probably be doing a how-to video in the next, I don't know, month or so. I got a lot of stuff going on right now, a few other videos that I want to get out in the meantime, so be on the lookout for the lowering spring install. But I guess enough talking about it. I'm going to jack this side of the car up, get these two wheels on here, and just show you guys exactly what it looks like. Obviously right now, super basic, super stock. So let's see if we can make some magic happen here. Alrighty, so wheels are on. Wheel gap is still atrocious. A lot of you guys, like I say, who are into Sentras, who are into Nissans, probably aren't going to be too impressed with this. The reason that I ended up going with this setup of wheel and spring combo, I forgot to mention in the first part of the video, is because I picked up the springs and the wheels both for $325, and I got a little extra bonus in there. We'll be making a little video about that in the near future. But this is what the Spec V Sentra wheels look like on the 1.8. Now, I really wish that these weren't black. I was hoping to get like an OEM set, because I do actually prefer the OEM color. You guys know me, I've never been like a huge fan of black wheels. I had them back on the Altima way back in the day, but as soon as I went with the gold, I pretty much strayed away since then. But I do think they look much better than the 15s that were on there. Now, when we do end up lowering this car, you can see that we're pretty much almost flush at the front here, but the back is where it definitely needs some work. It's already tucking pretty hard. Like, that's kind of ridiculous, almost like 2-3 inches there. So a spacer's kind of going to be out of the question for the back. I might put like 25 mil at the most, but I mean, we're gonna need at least like 2 inches, 3 inches in order to get out there, and that's not without lowering it. Once we put the lowering springs on this, obviously we're gonna have, you know, the top of the wheels are gonna be cambering in quite a bit. But I mean, as it sits right now, that side compared to that side, I mean, come on, that's like night and day. It's like, oh, driving Miss Daisy, taking grandma to church. Over here, we're drinking IPA and smoking cigarettes, you know what I mean? So I really like the way that these are looking right now. Like I say, let me know down in the comment section which color you think would look good. Like I say, I'm not a big fan of the black, but it does look good with the tint. And if I black out, let's say, the roof and the trunk. Now, I am looking for an SER spoiler on this thing. Now, I'm not going to go completely raced out like I did with the Altima, where I did the whole SER conversion, because let's be honest, the Altima had a 3.5, the same motor as the SER. This has a 1.8. The Sentra SER has a 2.5, so there's a big difference there. I do, however, want the wing SER side skirts here, and then I'm hoping to get some decals on this thing. I have a certain idea that I want to go with this car that I've seen online a couple times. That's sort of OEM that I think would look really nice. So the wheels, the lowering springs are just the first step, obviously, but we are going to continue this build as the time goes. What I do need to do before I can put these wheels on permanently is get some new rubber, so I'll be searching online for that. And of course, I gotta wait for winter to be over before I can take the snows off and leave them off. But I think that's pretty much it for today's video, man. This is pretty much all that I wanted to cover. Like I say, I'll be doing a lowering spring install within the next couple of weeks. That's definitely gonna come. And then, like I say, I got a couple other exterior mods that I want to do. And then the Sentra should be looking relatively good compared to what it looked like when I first got it. So if you guys are excited for the Sentra build, man, don't forget to smash that like button. Definitely helps out. Like I say, G35 content on hold for the time being until summer comes around. I do have a couple plans that I want to do for the G35, but I'm not really going to talk about it too much because I bring it up every video, man. Rest easy. Rest easy until the summer, G. Ugh. Ugh. That's disgusting. I'm sad that I have to go back to that after seeing this. But as always, man, I just want to say thank you guys for watching. It's amazing what a set of wheels will do for your car. We're going to catch y'all mofos at the next one, man. Peace!